I'll make sure there's not more in the system, but yeah, we're at 99, so there's still a little bit of room in the bucket. There we go! 25,000 grams of magnetite. Officially, this is going to, if it's accurate to the gold yield to the magnetite yield, this is going to be our biggest bucket ever. So I'm going to write this down. So we started with 2,407 grams of gold. What are we going to end with? Hello there, everybody. Drae here, and today we're back out in Gold Rush. And I gotta be honest, I got a little bit of the gold fever now, so I think we're going to do something a little bit different today. Now, if you missed the last episode, go check it out. It was absolutely fantastic. We did a little bit of thievery, and we got by far our biggest yield of gold yet. And that's why I want to get on the gold today as well, because I know what's in this ground now, and it makes me really, really excited. So being that we're not immediately building an open pit mine right now just because of the bedrock issue that we're having, I'm going to use the excavator to pinpoint exactly where some of the biggest yields of gold are. You can see these all three look very, very similar, but you can see this one, for example, has 11,000 grams of gold in it as compared to 5,000 in this one. And that's mostly because at the top there's actually still some gold, whereas these ones, it's basically barren ground. So I want to pinpoint where is possibly the best gold yields on this claim site, and we're going to basically target those today and hopefully have by far our biggest clean out yet. Because 11,000 grams of gold in one square is absolutely ridiculous. To put it into reference, what we were doing in the last episode was probably this one here, maybe even a little bit closer to this one, but I've already mined it out, so it's not going to show the full yields. But yeah, 7,900 would be the max. So if we can get something like 12,000, I'm actually, where'd that one go? Oh, maybe it was only 11,000, but I did see a 12,000 in here somewhere. If we could get one of those today, we're going to have our biggest clean out yet. There's 12,000 right there, a little bit deeper, but really 3.2 meters really isn't that deep when you have a giant excavator working with you. So yeah, I'm going to look around here and see if we can find something a little bit better. All right, and I scoured our claim site for anything that was at the 12,000 gram area. There's actually only a few that are at 12. A lot are in the 11s, though. So we got some really rich ground all the way around this thing. So really pinpointing some of the best yields isn't going to ruin the rest of this ground. What we're looking at right now is probably the best one at 165. That's at 12,532. Now, the benefit with this one is 190 as well is almost just as good. Unfortunately, the top crust is a little bit dry, as you can see, compared to that one. But still, it's actually staying there about exactly the same in terms of gold yields. I don't know why one's colored and one's not, though. So I'm thinking this is going to be our area. We have a few other ones as well, 215, which is actually right by these now that I think about it. So this whole area right here is the best part on our claim. Now, this only accounts for your drilling depth, though. I drilled to a 9.7 meters here, for example. They always change, 9.2. So this isn't all the gold that's in that claim part. You can see drilling depth is actually a bit deeper over here. Actually, 11, quite a bit deeper. So honestly, now that I'm looking at it, 295 might be the answer because the drilling depth is so low. Now, that might be because the bedrock's only 9.7 meters down, but I was thinking of going over there because that's technically the best area, but maybe we should save that for later, being that we're basically right there already. Be very easy to set this up. So I think we're going to go for this today. It's by far one of the best on the claim. It might even be better than those ones over there because of the drilling depth. And it should be really easy to set this up so we're not wasting time setting all these things up over there only to drill out one hole and come back over here most likely in the next episode. So yeah, I am going gold hunting today, literally, and I'm very excited about this because there's nothing more addicting in this game than getting really big gold yields, and I hope today can be better than the last episode now that we're actually targeting. Sorry, light. Oh, God, don't fall over. All right, well, let's waste no time and get right on it. So it honestly, maybe I should back that up a bit. I'll do that later. But it honestly shouldn't take too long to drill out a whole square, or mine out a whole square, I should say. So we'll probably be able to get all this done in this episode, definitely. We might even expand this hole a little more, kind of connected to our old hole that we were digging, because there's good gold over here. We learned that in the last episode, too. But yeah, I just want that that perfect bucket, man. I am trying to find it now. Last episode was amazing, and hopefully this episode we can go even further. So let's break this crust here and get mining today. So I just want to make sure this is all set up right. That should be a good drop zone for right now. I do want to go a little bit further, though. I want to get the edge of it and then start pulling the dirt towards me. It's easier to mine closer to your machine than further away. You know what, let's just extend this just a little bit so it's a little more in the center, but we should... There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. We're getting it right on it. And we had a little bit of dirt in the system already, so we're going to get some of that old dirt coming to this new stuff. So it's not going to be perfect, but even the old dirt was real good, so we should have a really good payday today. All right, this should be the final bucket for right now. Now, I am losing a little bit of dirt. As you can see, when you do mine the walls, you do lose a little bit. So we're not going to get all of it, and that's just due to the way the excavator works. I guess I could kind of go higher on the wall here, bend it in, and grab from there, for example. But that would be a huge pain in the butt. I'm okay with losing a little bit of gold, as long as we're working really fast, which indeed we are. All right, we're at 100%. And yeah, already we're basically almost at bedrock, so... That's why I love the excavator so much. If you're trying to pinpoint precise locations, so much better than anything else in this game. All right, so we got to go get the dump truck. I think we have a little bit of dirt in the system as well, so we're going to have that run through, obviously, as well. But like I said, last episode was an amazing yield as well, so this should be even better, hopefully, today. Okay, and this might possibly be the most profitable dump truck we've ever seen. Please tell me that's the case, because I'm going to be pretty mad if we pinpointed exactly where the gold is and for some reason we don't earn the gold. But yeah, we definitely should. All right, so there we go. Now, while that's doing that, I'm going to prepare for the next set of moss mats. So I kind of like this now, being that I have to sit here and wait for the dirt to go through the system so we're not wasting water. It gives me time to do other things like prepare for the clean out, which I've been often doing now. So I hated it at the start, but now I'm kind of liking this place. I hate these boxes, though. I always hate these frickin' boxes. Okay, I just threw them both. Great, great. Can you just give me one? Look at this. Stop! Jesus Christ. Get off of it! Okay, I'm just throwing this everywhere now. Great, great. So, I was supposed to do a lot while we're waiting. You know what? Screw you guys. I'll just take this one. Now that we're all the way down here. Jesus Christ. But yes, as I was saying, I've utilized this free time that we have to prepare for cleanouts. So, cleaning out's not so much of a pain in the butt, because it used to take me, like, probably 15 minutes to do everything. Now it only takes me, like, 5, because I have everything prepared as I'm sitting here waiting for my dirt to go through. All right, we're 3 dump trucks in now, and as you can see, I can almost touch the damn ground now. I don't think I'm gonna go any deeper though, because, well, obviously the deeper you go, the bigger your hole gets. That sounded wrong. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Don't be sick. But yeah, basically now I've kind of bled into the next tile. So what I think I'm gonna do is go to the other side now, because I got this kind of curve on the hill. We should be able to get a lot of dirt from that other side. And, I mean, we got the vast majority of this tile. So, on paper, there should be 12,000 grams of gold in here, but there is a lot of gold loss, I will tell you that much. So don't expect 12,000. Maybe we'll get it, though. Let's hope we can. All right, I should probably stop digging before I kill myself into my own pit that I made. You can see, haven't really moved, oh god, my excavator much, and the wall is slowly going to take it over. We are so close to, oh, you can actually see it. When it's not glitched out, look at that! I hit bedrock. Now, it might not be in the tile, but close enough. I finally did it. I just wanted to see a little bit of bedrock. I am so happy. So I decided to do one more dump truck just for good luck. I don't think we're going to get exactly 100% with that other one. We should have enough dirt in here to get the final one. So I gotta say, I mean, we did oh, I shouldn't have did that, because I'm going to have to turn off the conveyor belt. But it doesn't look like much from up top, but we went all the way down the bedrock, and this has got to be, what, a 20-foot hole, 30-foot hole? I don't know. It's really freaking deep, though. And it's kind of nice that I can actually see the whole bedrock down here. So we know, kind of right, like I said here, we can start working on an open pit mine, because it's perfectly flat, at least in the middle there. All right, and we did, in fact, get 100% with a little bit left over, too. Now, I am just so excited. I'm like a child right now. I always, like I said, I was thinking about doing another full clean out, but I cannot wait. I need to see what's in this dirt right now, because this could be by far our biggest payday yet. And, well, that's exciting, because right now I need a crap load of money. We need 2.4 million for the next gold claim. So the more we can get, the better. We still got a loan to pay. We got employees to pay, too. So it's going to take a while to get to 2.4 million, but hopefully with holes like this, if I'm correct, we should get there pretty quickly. Well, it's a good thing I got this extra dump truck, because we're not even close with what we had, so I'm glad I decided to go for another one. We might not even get 100% with this one, which is weird, because in every other time I've cleaned out this thing, it's been this many dump trucks to get a full yield, and a little bit more than that. So you would think if we're on really good gold-rich ground, those moss mats would fill up quicker. Maybe I'm just getting a little nervous here, but what are we at? 85 at the top. The bottom, ooh, 90. Okay, it sped up quite a bit. When I was over there, it was at 75, so we actually should be good. Okay, I'm just getting way too worried. Okay, moss mats are being swapped by my employees right now. They're a little bit ahead because they had a little bit of dirt in them. I just want to turn this off at the perfect time here. 97s. Yeah, moss still being switched, so we're going to have a little bit of extra dirt in that moss, but we're not going to take those ones out. And, oh, please tell me I have enough. 99! I want to make sure we're at perfect 100. It should warn me that we're wasting money, so we'll shut it off once it says that. There we go. You're losing gold. Didn't lose much of it at all, though. Okay. And now it's time. Let's look at these mats, see what they look like. Yeah, those are good. That's a good sign. Those are all extremely dirty. The ones up top, I've noticed whenever I get my employees to switch them, they don't have almost any dirt in them at all, as you can see. I feel like the employees are like scraping them off into their pockets or something, because they're never as dirty as they are if I manually do it. Like these ones, for example. So much more dirty. But yeah, let's see if my assumption is correct. This should be our biggest payday ever. All right, turn that bad boy on, and this is with the little guys. Usually the little guys have a lot of gold in them. And yeah, it's looking like that's the case right now. Are we going to get like 50% in this first one? We're at 50 and 25, so yeah, we might get 50% in the first little bit of moss mats. Usually I get, if I remember correctly, about 30%. And yeah, a little over 50 actually. Now, it's so weird because the smaller moss mats tend to have more gold in them than the big ones, from what I've found. So we'll probably get less in the next clean out. And it doesn't really make sense. The big moss mats are higher up on the clean out process, so really the small moss mats should be just catching whatever my actual main system misses, which shouldn't be much at all. So it makes me worried that maybe I set up my system wrong or something. But yeah, I don't think you can get that accurate in this game. So either my employees are scraping off the gold, or my plant really isn't that efficient. Look it. We were at 55% the first clean out. The second clean out only pushed us up to 81%. That is just ridiculous to me. But hey, I don't care where the gold is in our system. As long as there's gold in our system, I'm a happy boy. And, yeah, there should at least be a lot of gold in here. We might not even get a full bucket, though, with the moss mats, which worries me, because usually we at least get a full bucket or close to. We got 4 mats left, and we're going to need 15%. Yeah, we might actually hit it, actually. And yes, we will. So this is typical. We just reach it with a few percent left. So that's telling me there's probably not a lot more in the moss mats. All right, we're going to put this in the back. I've organized my buckets now. These are the planters. That's the top rack. These are the moss mats. And let's get one more moss mat bucket. Okay, now for the fun part. Getting out the magnetite and seeing where the gold is. So here's our planter buckets. This is going to give us a good indication on what exactly is in this. Oh God, I'm nervous now. I feel like I was, you know, hyping this up more than maybe I should have. We got 2% magnetite already. That's not bad for a planter bucket. What is the yield though? Wait, 4,796 in a magnetite bucket? I feel like that's a lot. I honestly don't remember what our averages were, but wasn't it like just like 1,000? Man, if that's the case, we're really in the gold here. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. I need to put a bucket down here. Okay, and the planter buckets are demagnetized, or magnetited, I should say. Let's move on to this for right now. We're going to take a little bit more time this time because I'm separating each process. Oh, I'm nervous. What are we going to get? Here comes our first gold, 1728. So a good planter bucket was like 150 before. Oh, that was a real good planter bucket. I think it's going to be a good payday, guys. Holy shit. Sorry for swearing, but holy shit. Dude, this is a 300-gram planter bucket. Why did it stop? Keep going. Come on, baby. Over 300. Whew. 343 freaking pieces of gold. Grams of gold. I can't even talk. I am so excited right now. I'm like a little child. The irony is this is fake gold. I can only imagine if this was real life, man, I would be losing my freaking mind. Oh, this is amazing. We're gonna get over 1,000 grams of gold just with planter buckets. So this is where the real gold is, these three. We're just having some fun right now. God, I hope these are as good as the planter buckets, though, because this is going to be an amazing payday. For one cleanout, this is unheard of. And it should be, because we pinpointed exactly where the good yields are. All right, don't get me wrong, 300 grams a bucket is good, but what we want to see is our biggest bucket yet. And I believe our biggest bucket was around 1,500 grams last episode. Maybe a little more than that. I'm going to have to go back and check. But yeah. Obviously, the planter buckets aren't going to break any records. They're just kind of benefits. And, I mean, even still, back in the day, I'd be happy with a clean out of this with just the planter buckets. This might be the biggest bucket. I never actually have tested what is the bigger bucket. The moss mats, which are these two, or the top rack, which is going to be where the biggest nuggets are. Well, we're going to find out. Let's pour it in. I don't think the moss mats have magnetite, or is it this that doesn't have magnetite? I always forget. We'll find out real quick here. Okay, start it up. Oh, yeah, it's going up, so definitely has magnetite in it. Okay, and 14,515 grams of magnetite. That's no world record holder. Man, did we get really lucky yet last episode and just find, like, the giant nugget in the ground or something? Because 14,000, still, that's my second. It's going to be my second biggest bucket ever. But I don't think it's going to beat the other one. Let's find out. So we started at 1370. And, oh, man, I'm nervous now. It's going up. But I was expecting a mother load of a bucket, and I'm thinking this is going to be it. This is just extra benefit. We passed the 1,000. Well, we're about to. Well, looks like we're going to pass the 1,000 at least. Yeah, so we started with 1370, 2,407. So just over 1,000 grams in that bucket. If it was any other episode besides this one, because of the last episode, I would be so ecstatic with that. But I'm expecting more than that. Let's find out if I'm correct. Okay, I think we'll just combine these two buckets together. Just because we can. And I want to see a bigger bucket. There's like nothing in here, so we're just going to put it in, and it should fill up the one bucket to 100%. I'll make sure there's not more in the system, but yeah, we're at 99, so there's still a little bit of room in the bucket. There we go! 25,000 grams of magnetite. Officially, this is going to, if it's accurate to the gold yield, to the magnetite yield, this is going to be our biggest bucket ever. So I'm going to write this down. So we started with 2,407 grams of gold. What are we gonna end with? Oh, man, it is just rocketing up. It's going 100 each time almost. This is amazing. It's so nice to be a successful gold miner. I've had some really bad episodes in this game. This isn't gonna be one of them, baby. It's not going up as much as I thought. I mean, I can't complain. Oh, saving. A little bit of lag there. So we ended with 4,218. And 1,812 grams of gold. I forgot it actually told us. So yeah, we got 1,812 grams of gold in one bucket. That beats our 1,500 bucket last episode. Man, I was hoping for the big two, but you really can't complain when you get 1,800 grams in one bucket. And for one clean out, we got 4,218 grams. That is damn good. Okay, I'm going to grab this magnetite because we should have quite a bit more. And yeah, let's go stop off at the magnetite man, the blacksmith man, and see if we can get any upgrades. Hey, it's 175,000. Okay, it actually worked out for once. So these are locked, so I can still do these ones too. Burner kits. I don't really care about the smelting time right now because it's actually quite fast. We've already got the gold yield maxed. Smelting amount increased. Okay, I don't really care about that either. So, yeah. Smelting cost reduced. Why not? We have enough to buy it. And look at that. I actually did have enough to get an upgrade. That feels great. I'm actually curious. How much does it cost to sell this stuff? Yeah, you really don't get much for selling magnetite. So you only do that at the end if you have nothing left to upgrade. Okay, and did we get all in one bar? Not bad. Wait, did I just sell? Oh, no. No! I did a major oopsie. And the frustrating part is I didn't save throughout this whole run. So I can't even go back and revert what I just did. Wait, autosave. 11:44, what time is it? I just freaking autosaved. Please, God. Okay, I have 0 gold. Yep, it autosaved right when I did it! Well, I just lost 40% of my profits. I'm gonna go cry now. God! It should warn you. You're selling the ore or something like that for dumb people like me. So, now we don't get to do the fun part of going to the bank with our gold bar and selling it because the blacksmith just made a killing off of me, basically. But you know what? He's been nice to me, so I guess he deserves it. I'm sorry, guys. At least we got a crap load of gold out of the ground. We still got paid. We're still at 270 grand, but we should be closer to like 320, 330-ish, I think. So, my bad. Made a mistake. It happens. We'll just have to dig some more dirt out of the ground and get some more gold, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, pinpointing some really good gold yields. Let me know what you guys think of this. Maybe we should do this more often. I'm not against using the excavator because I personally much prefer controlling the excavator. It's a lot easier than the front-end loader. But yeah, we're kind of in the ground area now where we can make an open pit mine as well. So do you think we should continue pinpointing the high yield areas or trying to get as much gold out of the ground as possible as quickly as possible with the front-end loader? Let me know in the comments below. Regardless, we're going to wrap up this one here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Gold Rush. Thanks so much for all your support, guys. Thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.